Hello, this is Azanar, welcoming you to another episode of Knights of Honor. In this episode, we're going to be starting something different that I'm going to be doing now. Instead of playing a long campaign with a very long goal, like my Roman Restoration campaign, where we set to conquer, a good portion of the map, I'm going to start doing some series that are a little shorter that focus on very specific goals. In the game, there are a certain amount of formable nations that you can create. One of those nations, England, you saw me create in my first series, playing as Normandy. For this first one, we're going to start at the top of the list, alphabetically, and we're going to seek to recreate the Almohads. Now this achievement can either be done as Cordoba, Zornata, or Zirid in the first start date, early of 1000 AD. Each of these countries has its certain pros and cons. However, I'm going to choose to start as Cordoba. Cordoba has the most provinces, they're the biggest, and I think will be the easiest for acquiring this achievement. Now, in order to complete this achievement, it's not 100% clear, but I think destroying Zonata and Zirid is probably what you would have to do as Cordoba to acquire this goal. As well, I'll probably seek to destroy Leon, Pamplona, and Spain just for their provinces to make sure we're strong enough to complete our final goal. But that's enough of talking about it. How about we jump into it? Okay, our first knight, Amir, starts in Granada. It's Aban. We're going to jump him in. Granada here. Ooh, very nice province. 4 food, 3 workers. Now, how many provinces do we have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces in total. And in terms of foreign relations, well, we're at war with France. That's a far-off war, however, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm immediately going to promote my family members into merchants, and we are going to go hunting for trade agreements. Now, one of our main rivals, Zanata, has a trade agreement with us, so we're not going to seek to fight Zanata right away. However, our relations with Zirid are already a little strained, as our relations with Leon, Pamplona, and Spain. We're just going to go around the map here, seeking to get trade agreements with whoever is strong. The Fatimids, Byzantium, actually pulling out that screen will make this a little easier. Kiev is powerful. Sweden isn't right now, but I never count the Swedes out. Royal marriage, ugh, no thank you. Hungary and the Poles. No, that's fine. One more out here. No, that's fine. That should provide a good amount to choose from. We're going to take Byzantium and the Fatimids. One of those will probably not last. I see these two butting heads quite early here. But that should provide us with a good amount of early game income. We're going to jump into our provinces and jump to our main economy screen. First thing is first, we need to build up our provinces if we're going to build the armies necessary to go after this achievement. Seems like very few of our provinces here are actually built up in any way whatsoever. That's kind of funny in a way. Kingdom power looks like it's a good amount for first. It's a good amount of kingdom power we need. First things first, we need to seek to defend ourselves.
Let us restock and rest.
The French are also at war with Leon, Brittany, and Wessex. Leon being at war only with France. Brittany being at war with everybody. Wessex, they have another war partner too. France should be getting a decent amount of pressure from the other nations around us. But they very, very well could come down and decide to attack us. As soon as possible here, once I have the money, I'm going to get another knight, another marshal. We're going to start building up 2 armies in tandem. Once our armies are built, we are going to go apply pressure to France. I think the easiest place to apply this pressure would be in Catalonia is not France. In Languedoc. Yeah, that's actually where I was looking to do. There's 4 farms right near the port. We could easily jump in there and raid them.
What is your wish?
Okay, we're going to want that other marshal in Tangiers. Tangiers, lovely, has almost no food whatsoever.
What is your Lord ships?
So we're going to, having grabbed the maximum amount of soldiers we can from Tangiers, we're going to leave. Our other marshal is here in Andalusia. Well, they're picking up 2 food a turn. That's not completely terrible. We're going to leave our guy here until we can grab these other 2 soldiers. Our other marshal will grab troops in Lisbon and Tago. And Toledo?
A new building has been built, sire.
Well, let me see here.
Yes?
A new construction has been finished, sire.
What is your command? Let us restock.
We're going to have actually our first marshal head for Valencia, and I'm going to recruit those guys right now. Going to get a granary in Toledo. Oh, yeah, we probably should tell this marshal to start heading out in the boats. Yeah, see, I think I'm going to want to make these last 5 provinces in Iberia here. Catalonia, Zaragoza, Navarre, Castilla, and Leon. I really think I'm going to want to make them part of my country. It's probably not necessary, but I think I'm going to want to do it. Now, taking Zanata and Zirid, that's just 6 more provinces, all of which are ports. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not definitely not difficult.
What is your wish?
But it is a goal that's going to take a little bit of time.
What is your wish? Let us restock and rest.
I'm going to want to have moved to at least 4 armies by that point. Probably all staffed by really good soldiers.
Yes, my lord. Back to the castle.
Wow, Leinster's already dead. In the meantime, let's look at the soldiers available to us. They're local units, but I never really worry about that. Saracens, basically a swordsmith if you're Muslim. Desert archers, desert cav, desert spear, and Mamelukes. I think I'm going to want to put a mixed army together. Stable, spear maker, armory, Fletcher, swordsmith. I'm probably going to want to put an armies together composed of Saracens, desert archers, and maybe 1 desert cav unit each. 4 infantry, 4 archer, and extra cav. I think that would probably be a good mix. And if I recall from going through these screens, I don't think a ton of our provinces have a ton of trade goods. I think Lisboa here would actually make a really good province for that. However, right now, at the beginning stage here, like I said, we're just going to focus on our economy.
Yes?
Well, we only needed 2 more, but having extra is not a bad thing.
Yes, my lord.
In fact, it's not bad at all.
Seaborn.
We will simply send our other marshal here to Valencia, pick up that last troop, and then send both of them off to France. Now, one thing that I find a little worrying isn't the word, but a little annoying right now.
Sire, I present you the royal family.
Yes. The shore is near.
is that we have 0 books coming in income. We'll have to look at building some churches very soon here.
Political view.
Huh. Well, no worry. No worry at all. There's actually something I was thinking about, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't remember. Well, I'm sure if it's important, I will at some point.
View.
Oh, right. Right.
Political view.
I was wondering if it would be
A
possible...
new building has been built, sire.
for us to acquire a royal wedding. However, it doesn't seem like we are at the moment. No, at this moment it doesn't seem like it at all. Oh well. If any of you are wondering or hear a faint banging, I'm going to apologize. The building I live in is fantastic, and that's some jerk just randomly banging on somebody's door for no reason. People like to do that where I live. Doesn't sound like he's gonna stop. No matter. At some point he'll either tire himself out or somebody will phone the police, so... Oh well. Yeah, seems to have faded off. See what I mean?
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Seaborn.
We're gonna jump in, we're gonna move this last troop over, and these guys are gonna set sail.
Political.
Now that we have some basic...
Costa
Ooh.
has built a new building, sire.
Ooh.
A new construction has been finished, sire.
Yes, my lord. Time to disembark at last.
What is your command? Is near.
The French have decided to send an army against us. Well, we are going to do basically anything we can in order to prevent them from taking our province. We'll build up some peasant units. Hopefully that'll slow them down a little bit.
We have built a new
Or at the very least do a little more damage to his army. At the same time, we're moving our armies around the coast. Oh. Well, he's deciding to bugger off. That's interesting.
We have built a new
Yes.
building, sire.
Much
Yes.
Well then, I'm going to have my marshals round the coast.
Political.
He's retreating back into Leon's territory, who he is at war with. This is good.
Yes, time to disembark.
If we can catch his army in Leon and defeat it,
Enemy troops marching through our land.
we'll get some very good experience for our troops, score victory against the French. Oh, that should be very nice for us. Oh, might as well build that tax collector's office. Now I'm going to build, or focus on building, most of these basic buildings here. After these basic buildings are built, I am going to then focus on kingdom power. At the moment, our kingdom power is low, and it required 2,700
Yes.
to bring up the first level. Now, it's actually not that bad. We have 67 coming in a turn, and if we actually get to raiding France, we could actually bring a pretty penny in. Therefore, okay.
Political view.
Armies are finally rounding the coast here.
My liege.
Now, we're going to have our emirs land on either side of this border. There he is. Okay.
I will go.
Marching on.
Oh,
Moving up.
stay away.
I am moving. Board ships.
Time to move.
Jahan is heading
Yes.
back home.
Time to
A new
move.
building has been built, sire.
Off I go.
Yes.
Which, quite
I am
frankly,
building, sire.
works for
What is
me.
your command?
Yes,
Marching.
my lord. Time to move.
We're going to order our troops over here, and we're going to watch for exactly where Jahan lands. And he's landing right on the
Yes.
tip there.
I was getting
I'm going to have my
Time to
troops land in
disembark at
Navarre.
last.
Jahan is either landing here with the express idea of moving south, or he's landing in France to protect his own territory.
Time to
Okay.
move.
I am moving.
Doesn't look like he's heading south. I think he would have done that if that's what his plan was. He would
Moving
have probably
up.
done that. Yeah, he's
I am
heading
moving.
We
north.
are on our way.
Oh, Leon has military in
For
Aquitaine.
honor.
Cool.
Marching on.
Liege. I am moving.
Peace treaty by
A new
France.
building has been built,
Vassalage, 800 gold, and a royal wedding. Huh. That's interesting. Vassalage would be a lot of money, but I... No.
Political view.
No, that's fine.
Time to move.
We are on our way.
Now,
A
we
new
could
building
take
has
that,
been built,
and it would provide us a lot of money to help upgrade our kingdom and things like that, but... To be quite honest right now, our war with France here is about getting up kingdom power, but it's also about getting
Kingdom
experience
power has
for
increased.
our troops. You know?
I am moving.
I don't know if Jahan's going to be in time. No, he wasn't.
Marching on.
Time to move.
Oh yeah, Jahan's not doing so
We have
hot.
received a diplomatic message.
Well, we are going
Yes,
to move our troops
we are on
into
our way.
Languedoc then.
We are on
Yes.
our way.
Right here.
I am moving.
I was really hoping to take on that army, but... that's not going to happen. Yeah.
Political view.
Oh well. Like I said, no bother. Now we've stopped building buildings. We don't want to necessarily stop, at least building these cheap buildings. You know, we don't want to stop doing that. We will stop before we start building mosques.
What is your command?
My lead. Destroy
My
this
lead.
nest
Burn,
of scum.
burn, burn.
Okay, now this one we'll plunder together. These... I might plunder a second together. Well, we'll see what we do here. But that's the main thing we're going to be doing now. We're going to settle into raiding this province. We're going to continue upgrading our smaller buildings, building a base economy to a point where we can support the kind of military that we need to take down our rivals for good. But that's been long enough for this episode. This is Azinar signing off. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.